Good evening, everyone. My good name is Nick, and I take this opportunity to welcome you to our YouTube channel. Today is a day that today is a good day, and it is so many years. It is so many years since my mom passed. It is almost my mom passed away 2009. It is almost 13 years. No, that 2025 now. That is 15 years plus okay. That is almost 16 years when my mom since the day my mom passed. My mom passed away when I was a bit young. She passed away when I was a bit young. I was joining high school by then. No, she actually, yeah, I was supposed to join high school the year that she died, that is 09. And my young brother by then was in class 6, I think, yeah. If not sure, not class 6, was in class 3, 4, yeah. He was in class 4 by then. I used to, me and my young brother, we used to stay with our mom. We used to stay with our mom because in our family, we were born 3. That is my elder sister, myself, and my young brother. My young brother. We are only 3 of us, and my dad had remarried. Yeah, we used to stay with our mom. By then, our mom was raising us as a single mother. Because there are differences with my parent, with my dad by then. And I know the last time I see my dad was the last time before 2009. That is, I saw my dad around 1999 when I was around 5 years old. When I was 5 years old, that is when my mom and my dad separated, and we moved on with our mom. And then my mom used to work casual jobs, that is like just washing clothes for some people, doing some crop planting, just doing home chores, washing dishes, washing clothes by that time. And then we stayed with our mom. My mom was the one that used to pay the school fees for us. That is when we were in primary school. That is from 01, that is 2001 to 2009 when she passed. So this is a story that I don't even tell my wife. That is a story that I don't even tell my 2 boys. The reason is because I didn't expect to raise my young boys without their grandma, and it is not a wish for everyone just to have a wife or to have a kids that they have no grandma. But in my case, and many of us, because I believe it's not only me, but so many people, not only us, but so many people that lost their mother or their parents when they were still young. So this is how I lost my mom. My mom got sick. By then my dad had remarried, and he had a good marriage and beautiful kids, and he forgot about us. My mom got sick for a period of more than a year. She was having some headaches. There were no medicine. There were no money to send her to hospital. She just used to to work whenever she was sick, because she had to toil for us, the three of us, to finish primary school, and also for us to make an for her to make sure that we have something to put on the table. We used to stay in the city, like the way I am now in the city. But when she became too sick, now we had to relocate to the rural area. That is where she was born. And where she was born, that is to her mother, she was not accepted there, because in Africa, whenever you're married and your dowry is paid and everything, and you're not remarried, then your brothers and maybe your sisters, they don't accept you back if you're a lady. So that was the case for my mother. When she went back to her mom, she was not accepted. Rather, she because now there was no other option, and they had to take care of her. We were given a land far away from the homestead where she was born, but still in the same area, just to build a house there. And the house was the grass thatched house, where we stayed for a period of some years, because when we moved out of Nairobi, my mom was very sick. When we went to our rural area, she was okay. Now she started toiling in the rural area, just to make sure that we have something to eat. We even started. My mom started a business, and the business was to make the illegal brew. The illegal brew, that is actually what we schooled with. That is where we used to get money to buy food and to buy everything. We used to do the traditional one. In our local language, we call it kalovo. Call it kalovo or moratina. That's the illicit brew. It is illegal to brew that kind of stuff, but that is what we grew up with. Then in this year, 2009, 2009, I had already finished class 8. I was to transfer to a high school, but the money was not there. And my marks were, I had good grades that I was supposed to go to high school, but I couldn't go to high school because by that year, that 09, my mom was very, 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 very sick. By then, my sister, my elder sister now, she had finished high school, not high school, class 8, and she was working. She was doing, she was, what do you call them? House manager. That is, she was a maid. That is the name we use here. Maid. That means you're working at somebody's home, just to clean the utensils, take care of the babies, and cook for the family. That is what my sister was doing, and she was doing it at coastal area of my country, which is Mombasa. That is where she was working. Um, she was working there. Then by then she was not coming home, because I don't know, I don't really understand the kind of work she was working, because we used to have a saying that says, when people go to coast, they don't come home. But then my mom became very sick. We had no money to send her to hospital, and she never went to hospital, by the way. So our health started deteriorating, or our health started going down, down, down every day. Like, there are some days that we will wake up, and if my mom stays up to lunchtime, then I'm very sure she won't die, because I used to think that people, they usually die in the morning. That was my thinking by then. I used to think that my people die in the morning. If my mom will still talk to me and my young brother, or send me, or either talk to me anytime between early in the morning up to lunchtime. Then I could be very peaceful the entire day. Then there was this particular day. I had this particular day. It was on date because my mom died on date 22 of February 209. It was on Sunday. So on Thursday, I had because we had no money for we had no money for me to go to high school. I decided to repeat class 8. So what happened is this particular day, because my mom was very sick, I decided that me Peter, that is my wife. I decided this that's a channel. Hello. I decided that I will go to school without the shirt, the school shirt. That is what I decided. And then just to make sure that my mom is okay, I went to her house. I went to her room. Then I told her, Mom, I'm now going to school. And I had not to, I, she never even looked at me. She never looked at me at that time. So what happened is she was facing the other side and I was standing on this side of the bed, now telling her, Mom, I have prepared the porridge. Everything it is just down there because we didn't have a table. We didn't even have a proper bed. We just had something that was bed. It was bed for us by that time. So I placed the jug full of porridge and a cup just beside her bed, and I told her, Mom, when you wake up, thank you for the subscription. I told her, Mom, when you wake up, if you manage to wake up, the porridge is just beside you and the cup is there, and please make sure that you take it before it's very cold, so that you gain energy just for us. Then I left with my brother. On the way to school, I realized that I have not carried my pencils and my exercise books. So I went back to the house. When I opened the door, my mom called me. My mom called me, and then she asked me, why are you not in your shirt? Why do you not put on your shirt? Then I wondered, Mom, how did you know that you've not looked at me? And how did you know that I'm not on my school shirt? I still remember that thing up to today. So actually I went to school, and then on Sunday, on Saturday, the same week, my mom was like, she's now very okay. She's doing well. It's like her health is, she's gaining her health back. And then she sent me to one of our neighbors who had a mobile phone by then. By then it was very difficult to find a homestay with a mobile phone. It was very difficult. Mobile phones, the people who used to own mobile phones were the people who were working in the big cities, but the people in the rural area, they didn't have phones. So I was sent to one of our neighbors there just to go and borrow phone so that we can call our sister. That is my sister. By then she was working at the coastal area, that is Mombasa. We had to call her to speak to mom. Then my mother called. We were given the phone now, and we were given a couples of minutes to talk, because by then credit was so expensive, and for you to get the airtime you had to walk for a very long distance. So we called the boss that employed my sister. My mom was able to speak to my sister, and then she requested that my sister should come home. My sister should come home. Just she told her that if it is possible that she should come the very very night. But my sister said that she won't be able to come that very weekend because she had no money. Now she had to wait for her to be paid the following week. So my mom told her that she should make sure that by the end of the next week she comes home. And that very 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 week my mom was very very okay. It's like her health was coming back. Now she could talk to us, she could cook for us, she could do a bit of stuff, she could go back to the shamba and do some work at the garden. Then now this week that we were waiting for my sister to come, on Thursday again, my mom became totally very sick. She could not eat, she could not talk, she was just on the bed. When we call her, like when we call her mom, now she could say, mm. She was just responding. When you call her, she would say, only that. Till on Friday, on that very Friday at around lunchtime, now my sister came from Mombasa, and we were very very happy because that time we will eat well. We will eat well. We will have plenty of stuff because now my sister has come. She has come home with bread. She has come home with meat. She has come home with so many new things that we've not seen for a couple of years and a couple of months. Then we were doing well. We were doing well with our sister and my mom. For that Friday when she came, we didn't even speak because now she was showing us photos that she had taken in Mombasa. We could see the ocean. We could see so many big buildings. We could see the photos and the so many things that she came with from Mombasa. Now on Saturday, my mother's health came back again. Now we had wonderful stories. And we slept very much okay on Saturday. And on Sunday, very early in the morning, my mom called us, the three of us, myself, my elder sister, and my brother, the three of us. She called us and she told us to go to Sunday school. Now we had to go to Sunday school. Me and my brother, we had to go to Sunday school. We went to the Sunday school and we came back. We came back home at around 9. When we came back at around 9, now my grandma, this is what our grandma was telling us when we were not there. She told us that immediately we went to Sunday school, our mom was asking for us. Every single minute, our mom would wake up and ask, where are my sons? Where is my daughter? And she was told, now my sister was beside her bed, she was sitting there, and we had left Sunday school, me and my young brother. Now when we came home, my mother was notified that we've come. And then she said that we should be called in. We entered her room, and now she started telling us stories. Now she started by telling our sister, that is my big sister, that in case that she's not there, my sister should take care of us, me and my brother. And then she kept asking questions. She kept asking questions. Have you given my sons food? Have you done this? 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 Till to a point when she asked for milk. Then she was given the milk. She took couples of sips, and then she started telling us stories again. And we were just having good moment. We were just having good moment, myself, my mom, and my sister. Till to a point when she said that she now repeated again and told my sister that if in case I don't wake up when I sleep, please take care of my kids, take care of my sons, take care of your two brothers. And then she told us now she's feeling like she wants to sleep. Our grandma told us to get outside so that we can give my mom a room to sleep. And that is how she slept up today. That is how she slept up today. One thing that I know, we might have similar stories. We might have encountered difficulties when we are growing up. Or maybe you might be experiencing what I experienced by that time now. But one thing I know, that everything will be well, everything will be good at some point. Sometimes it becomes very emotional for me. Even uh, sometimes it's like I'm a bit confused, because I know one time my two sons, and maybe if God will bless us with more, they will ask me, where is your mom? I will refer them to this video and tell them there's a video that I posted on my channel about how I lost my mom. They should come here and watch it. And also I was also planning to take them to my mama's grave, to where she was buried. That is like 16 years ago. Yeah, I was planning to take them this Easter. And I might take them there, so that even when they are growing, they can now connect. The reason why we don't see our grandma, the reason why my dad doesn't have a mom, is because my mom died and she was buried here. One funny thing about where my mom was buried is she was not buried in a good area. She was actually buried in a no, let me not say it. But I'm planning to make a video of me taking my sons and my wife to where my mom was buried. I don't know how they will react, but I will have to do that, because actually they need to connect the dots. They need to understand the whole story. Actually, I'll take them to where I grew up. Where I grew up in those challenging moments. I will be taking them. So guys, make sure that when we upload that video, you came here and watch it, because we will have to record just a bit of my story, whereby I will now be saying the story in a good way, because sometimes it becomes very difficult when you are explaining something and your mind is not good and your mind is not at rest. So I think when I'll be recording this video now, live recording, to be a bit good. Thank you for the 20 minutes, and make sure that whenever you see a family that is grieving, whenever you see young people that they don't have parents, don't intimidate them, just give them a moral support. Because I think, as far as I am up to today, the reason why I'm still alive is because of the people that are around me. Not because I received much love from the family, no. It's because when our mom died, people around us took the responsibility of us. They took they took us as their sons and their daughters. They made sure that we are fed till the day that my dad decided to show up. Yes, sometimes now I am a grown up person. I can't blame my dad for separating with my mom. That one I can't blame. I know mistakes happens. I know things do happen. But one thing I promised myself is that whatever my mom went through, I will not allow somebody's daughter to go through it under me. Because I understand in the marriage life, there are ups and downs. There are so many challenges. There are so many disagreements. Sometimes you're not satisfied. Sometimes we might not be doing the things that we are expected to do just because of one or two things. But at the end of the day, the best thing is to call ourselves and talk issues out. Because I believe everything can be solved by talks. So when two people sit, or also the Bible says that two people uh, will never walk together unless they agree. So I am saying this one to encourage to encourage those who might be experiencing some difficulties in life because they have lost their parents, maybe because they have lost their loved ones. We are all on a journey. It's a circle, and we will all have at some time die. But let's have courage and let's face this life positive with positives, hoping that there will be a good day, hoping that a tomorrow will be there for us. So thank you for watching this video up to this time. Make sure you watch our next video.